Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you didn't miss me too much for a single day I was gone. How is everyone? I had hoped to have great news of my amazing webcam setup today, but unfortunately, it still doesn't work. So I am again the voice of God. Yeah, so I bought a new webcam thinking, well, I can still buy one that needs a USB-C. And I'll just get one that I think needs less power. Yeah, it still wasn't enough power. Oh, it was, it didn't quite stay on, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to send that back to Amazon. And we're going to buy ourselves a really, really, really cheap one, because that one wasn't a cheap one. So it needs to be like one that needs a USB-A port. And then I need to take my tower to the shop to get them to take a look at why the port doesn't work. Feeling better, yeah. I'm well rested. One day off. Guilt-free day off as well. I was like, oh, no, I earned this. So we are doing good. This morning, I went and got my eyebrows done. I came back. I tried to set up the webcam. Took a while. Then I had to sort out my driver's license because someone was a bit of an idiot that took my application to renew my driver's license. And they told me that I need some kind of certificate to show my change of name. When all I wanted to do was add my middle name onto my driver's license. So it's been sitting on my desk to do. You know, one of those things where you're like, oh, you just don't do it. And it's been sitting on my desk. You can actually get like a fine for not renewing your driver's license here. It's like £1,000 fine. I don't want the £1,000. How are we doing? Hey Tessa, how you doing? Quite enough in the office to listen. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you came here. Hey Bonnie Perez. So random. Burrito Schmear. Yeah, we are HP. I today am kind of undecided what I'm going to start. I haven't been able to start yet today. I think I'm going to do the wallpaper. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think. Wallpaper, but also I wanted to do the, what's it called? Intercom thingy. I thought it would be cool if we had the intercom and a doorbell. So alternatively, we can do that. That's in the instructions. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Lot 51's mod. Windows, I can't bring myself to do windows after all the doors. I'm taking a break from them. Yeah, we're getting some. Would you ever consider making wainscoting walls mounts so they look more dynamic than wallpaper? The issue with trying to do that is that the lighting in the game will not allow it to look seamless. Oh, bugger off, Carol. You've caught me out. I haven't connected them. Oh. The program's open. I'm pressing connect. It's connected now. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do a shelf thingy for the wainscoting, is because it wouldn't be seamless. You would have different changes in color all over the place with the indoor lighting. Some would be yellow, some would be perfectly lit, some would be dark. It's just a headache. That's why I would always keep it as a wallpaper. Hey Karis, how you doing? Right, yeah. So I had like a wainscoting, I think, on my maybe list. It all depends. I think I'm giving myself until... My aim is to release this on the 5th. So I have like walls like this. The only thing is, actually I like the one that have the... Where's the one with the... Where are you? Where's my example? These ones. I like these walls. But that was like if we have time. The only thing about this is it reminds me a bit of my coastal walls. So I'm just saying that if we have time. The only one who reminds us to set up a bot. You are teacher's pet. But otherwise, we're gonna do today. I just need an image. I think this shows like a molding that you do for the bottom. So we need this giant kind of. Well, it's not even a skirting board. The skirting board's that. You have that, and then you have this extra bit of beading. So we're gonna do something like that, and then the top bits. I'm gonna do, hold on, let me open this image up in the new tab so it got multiples. Don't need you for that. Molded skirting looks, yeah, we're gonna do that, and then where is it? Oh, this. We're gonna do something like this for the top. So I have opened up my old Octave thingy. These are my walls. For Octave, I've exported them. I'm gonna. That's like. Can I even see? Did I? There we go. Yeah. So this is what a wallpaper looks like. You just do it flat. Well, flat-ish, and you project all of the information. So these are Octave walls. I'm gonna take this as my guide for how big the top bit will be. So really, all I have to do is make the decorative part for the inside, and then we do the skirting, and of course it won't have any of these. So yeah, I'm gonna open up a new file for that. Oh, should I show you guys the finished stuff in game actually before we continue? Do you share your printers so you can look through all the stuff? No, I don't share them. Normally in my work in progress, they're all hidden boards. Yeah. Does the Octave walls lose me a lot? Yeah. Let's go into game. Did my EA app open? Oh, are we here? Oh, is it doing the thing where it just doesn't want to show itself, or are we? I see you alive and not melted. Yes, I am not melted. I just went out today in, it's 28 degrees outside, and I went for my walk, and I was like, yeah, look at me. Out in the heat. Okay, I think it's having a fart. Does anyone else get this? I keep on having to go into my task manager. I don't know how this is going to show on the stream, but love it. I keep on having to like go in here. Oh wow, it crashed unexpectedly. Let's tell you. Is it? I don't know if it's actually. Why is it here? This is my EA app. This EA thing has a. I'm forced quitting it. End task. Is there any other EA things open? 5 years later, I'm not able to get in the game. CD. There we go. We have these extra little hidden shits. And you. Bye, bitch. And your background, so bye. Thanks. Now we should be able to open it back up again. Yep, and Mac is actually well behaved. I had like a pop-up once that said upgrade. I went to go and upgrade and it was gone. Is EA app for Mac like out on general release now where you can just go and download it? Because I got the pop-up when they were like offering it and rolling out. But the download messed up, so I never got it. Your EA app does this all the time? Yes. Rude. Hopefully you got yourself an iced chai latte from Gales or Starbucks. I don't have a Gales. I got myself a iced chai frappuccino. Because they're literally the same ingredients as a chai latte. But they blend it all together with ice. So it takes me longer to drink. It's good. Keep me hydrated for longer. What? Dear EA, oh my god, my membership has expired. I never had one, you little toff pot. You haven't got it still on Origin? Yeah, I had a pop-up before to update my Mac one. But I think it must have popped up while my laptop was kind of closed. And they haven't offered it to me again. The app is awful. Tried to tell me that my game wasn't installed. Yeah, I've had that before, Tessa. Sometimes it just decides to say, yeah, you don't have the EA app, so no, you don't have Sims. And I was like, I don't want to buy it. I have it all. I think normally just refreshing it does it. I think just refreshing it brings the game back. At the same problem with the EA app, eventually after different things they close the Wi-Fi and then it starts suddenly. I don't know if it was just coincidence. Oh god, it's just temperamental. It's however you can get it working is the good way. You're on Windows and your game is playing just fine. I'm on Windows here. And it wants to have farts every so often. Look, how long has it taken us to get into the game? And it wasn't even launching then in game that was the problem, it was the EA app. Sam's getting loads in before mine, I may cry. Of course it's gonna load in before yours. I'm gonna click as well to make sure it loads. There we go, we're in. Did we see the door in game? We did, didn't we, right? Yeah, we did. So this was the door, but this is the floor. Do you like my little knots? Oh, you look a bit of a dink. A few knots, a few dinks. Bob's your Uncle Fanny's fat aunt. So I thought also with this, what we could do is we can also make a painted version. We could also make a painted version of this. I say we, it was always we, right? I do the labour, right? Can make these little dashes after the name. Is this when I've done that hidden title? This doesn't look so hidden anymore. Yeah, I put a few colours in. I think I was trying different whites, was I? Oh no, this is the original. Okay, so this is the original one that baked out. You can see there's like a darker line here, and I was like, well, actually, I prefer the darker line. So I went through and made this is 1 pixel. I changed everything to 2 pixels in between the planks. Because also you can see where it repeats. So that was the original one. And then this is the updated one. Now it's all flawless. Love the film. I'm going to be obsessed with the clay. It's going to be a good one. We got a grey one. I remember someone asked for a grey. But I think I'm going to take off. I have another thing that makes it more warm. I think I'm going to take that off so it's a true grey. And then this was like the light wood. And then a mid-tone wood. I haven't done any dark ones. That was it. I like my little knots. So I totally went into an EA floor and I traced over their knots to get the shapes. It might even be this one. Was it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, see this? I was like, they've got nice knots. I'm gonna steal them. So I used it as a layer and I use it as my template. Hey Willem, how you doing? Could not live without your CC series. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Oh, there's a lot going. Yes, we are getting a new wooden floor. It's basically already done in the game. Where is this? Here we go. Put it back to our light ones. If I'm feeling energetic, I might make the extra trim because just in case you want to do something different around here. Where's my octave one? It's basically this trim. You see how it has like the edge thingy? So we could make it that this goes up to there and then you have a trim so you can finish off yeah, so you can finish off the room. Sending some energetic vibes your way. Thank you. I'm absolutely roasted from walking, but we're all right. As soon as you release the clean wood floors, it's annoying, but I'm happy with that one. This one is yeah, it's a good one. It's versatile. It's everything. It's yeah, it's not too shabby. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of floors. They were always before not so much of a thing. And I tried to put a lot of like variation into the colours as well. Like some of these pull like cooler and warmer and a bit more yellow. So yeah, we can do painted ones of these so they won't have any wood grain. They'll just have like paint. Same as like the doors have this brushed effect. That will be on the floor and we can do some colours. So then you can have colourful floors. Looks exactly like my floors in the light swatch. One is a light oak look. Oh, cool. Yeah. This pulls a lot pinker in game actually. I know I have my reshade on. Oh god, should we turn off reshade and then be depressed? Let's do it. Every once in a while I like to look at it without reshade. I think the reshade pulls it a lot pinker. I'm still looking for a ceiling rose. Well, I say still looking. One hasn't bumped itself into my eyes for the ceiling rose. So I would like one. No, turn it back on. Right? Are you depressed? Oh. God, everything looks so much better with reshade, right? I actually don't check my colours in normal lighting. In normal Sims lighting anymore. Did Felix make a cigarette? Yeah, he did ages ago. What did he make it for? If I put rose, do you think it'll be in there? He made one years and years ago. It's this. What was this? Oh, it doesn't even say the set, does it? Here we go. Oh, this was like, yeah, no. It's a cool one. But we need one. I think a simple, like, circular one, like this kind of shape. I don't know what on it, but yeah, I need to find one. I think what I'll try and do is see if there's like a 3D mesh. Not that I'll use it, but just it's a lot easier to find stuff that way, like designs. Then all of us use some kind of shader. Well, not on my laptop, which I have to cry about. You had to remove all of your CC from your game because my game was so slow. Oh no. I wholeheartedly believe my quality of life would drastically improve if I had a blue door like that in my... It would. Also, probably blue or... What the fuck is happening? Sorry, my music is literally skipping forward by itself. I don't have my watch on, so I can't accidentally press it. There's nothing on my phone, and it's just jumping. Strange. Yeah, that or a yellow one. I feel like if you had a yellow door, every time you would arrive back, you'd smile. You had no idea he made that? Yeah, this is from ages ago. I don't even know what set it is. This is from... Oh. He also made a ceiling. What set was that on? That was ages. It was at least like 4 years. Was this Paris set? I don't think it was. Oh! Was this from the Marie Antoinette set? I think it's from the Marie Antoinette set. Oh, I don't think... Oh, this is so... Yeah, this was so back in the day. This was so far back in the day that there was no title. So let me search for ceiling. We all improve as we go along. That's Versailles one. Yeah. I think it was from the same thing. Hold on. Let's try and put this in. It's one of these ones where you had to like jiggery poker it up and then delete out the thingy. Yeah, I need to delete this out. Excuse the terrible lighting. Oh, I remember when this was. Hold on. This was, I think, it was either 2018 or 2019. How do I go up and down? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. What? Thank you. Yeah, this was Marie Antoinette thingy. You could put this whole ceiling up. Dude, never in my lifetime. There we go. Yeah, so if we can find a ceiling rose, that would be good. Because I still want to do lighting as well. Right, let's get to walls. As I said, this is the octave walls as well. So I want to do this as size reference because the doors fit right underneath it. And then the skirting will probably be, it's going to be taller. Right, save and exit that. Let's get to it. Sorry, I'm shaking my bottle of juice. You DM'd me one? I'll take a look later. The doors are all complete. The first like swatch, well, The first version of the doors are in game, but all the swatches need to be done. So yeah, those are the doors. The open and closed versions of the interior doors. There's a single door with open and closed, and then there's the front door. That's all the doors, right? Yeah. Oh, and I asked Felix, I'm gonna make my windows the same outside dimensions as his Berlin ones, so that if you want to use the Berlin surrounds, you can use them with my windows, because they're very similar style. Hey Ali, happy Wednesday. Can I also just say that my mum and dad today went to go and see the Ladyboys in Thailand. Now, I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm excited to. Right, let me start recent one. Do this in the same file. Don't think. Yeah, this was our simple flooring. This was it. Boom. I'm gonna do it in this one because I think we'll be able to get the vibes of it. Will there be a vent grill? A vent grill for what? Let me get my file. My drive, Harrie. Okay, that was the one. I was on that paneling. What paneling has a vent grill? I didn't see any vent grill. You tagged me? Oh, I see I have 5 notifications. Because I'm in streamer mode, my things are quiet. Also, I don't need so much of this. Is this a long thing? Get rid of you. Probably plop this in the middle. Let's do 0.5. Right. Let's start on the skirting thing. I'm gonna open up. This one is a very tall one. I feel like this is probably, I see a spot another one. Like here. That seems a lot shorter than this one. This seems to be super tall. Just trying to get all my little references together. Hey Rare Breed, how you doing? Oh, but it's look amazing. I'm happy. I was super focused last week, and I just felt like there was lots of little shits that came up. You know, like things that I had to correct or workarounds or that were annoying, so it took me a little bit longer to do stuff. But it was one of those ones where it was not my fault. So I just had to say, oh well. That's basically one as well. I think this is English though. Oh, maybe not. Guess what my darling little-ish Isaac did at 3:30. No, I'm going to guess that he threw up. That is my guess. At 3:30 a.m. The door was so cruel. It was. I was like, I did all this work around, and then I'm like, dude, I should have just left the big texture. I did so many things to work around it to make it in game, and then I was like, well, that was a waste of time. Hey Tiger, just popping in to check in, say hello and bye, since it's currently night already here across Pacific and already exhausted by the days itineraries. No worries, thanks for popping in and saying hello. Most appreciated. I'm like, what I could do, I know I'm like, oh, this is optional, but maybe I could make this wallpaper at the same time. It will have the same bottom piece and then it will just have these extra bits. Maybe we can make both wallpapers at the same time. Put a DVD on, then ramped up the volume to 99. Oh. Tonight, oh. Did he think that he won't be able to hear it if it wasn't on 99? This one I can see some. Oh, I can't really see much there. Like, I'd like to do some colours like these kind of pastel colours as well for the surrounds. So it's going to be a mega swatch job. Hey Marka, how you doing? Yeah, we're much better today. Let me move my thing to the side so I got my reference at the side. Okay. Is this thingy on? Right. Default lighting, that's the one. Okay, this is the octave one. It has a pretty short little ditty. I'm just thinking if I should try and take a detail off of my door, or I should just make this its own thing. No, this could be its own thing. Right, let me... I don't know how long it's going to take us to do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this and the other wallpaper at the same time. Because I've always wanted that wallpaper and it's delicious. So why not? Tiny travelers could work too. What was in there? Sorry, I don't even remember my own content. I'll get off. I don't need to be snapping anywhere. Right, let's do a... How tall do we want these to be? Is the question. I think I need to bring the doors in here. One sec. I'm going to find the high poly version of the doors. Open. Hi. This one. If you want, oh, you mean the other ones, wall covering. Wait for that table a couple hours. Yep. It's not till tomorrow. The trailer. 2 days warning. I think it's a bit much. in the land of the impatient ones, right? Don't you think 2 days warning is too much? Yeah, it's tomorrow. I don't know what time it is tomorrow. Don't they normally do something like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock my time? It's normally a bit earlier. Right, this thing has... It's like just 2 curves. Like how... It's not going to be out this far, but I'm just doing it for height. How tall do we want this? Well, it's not going to be that. We'll move it down by like 0.1 each time. Let's see. What height walls are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5-meter walls. I think I'm gonna do this on the... No, I like to do it with 5 meters so I can always cut down my texture. You haven't been looking at leaks? That's very good of you. I think we went through our entire leak of the whole entire plot line on stream one day. 10 a.m. their time would be 6 o'clock our time. Hold on, I can just go to YouTube. Let me see. Where's the Sims? The Sims. Tapping with my left hand. I'd love to see it. Yeah, it is 6 p.m. our time. Well, it says 5:58 because they have that stupid countdown when you premiere something on YouTube. Let me delete that. I just want to see what this looks like on a 4 meter. This is okay height. How does this compare to my reference one? Oh, it's literally just like a tiny bit bigger. Okay, maybe this wasn't as short as I thought it was. Okay, I'm going for this one. I'm just wondering what I'm going to do for the short wall. We have to make the short wall, even though this is not designed for it. I might just squish it down. Sometimes it's better to not cut down the wall, but squish it for the short walls, so that everything is proportionally smaller. Right, I'm going with this. way. So everything is about making this look 3D from smack bang at the front. Like everything is projected, so you just end up having like a flat plane and you're projecting all of this information onto it. So a wallpaper is just a flat plane like this. So I want, where's my reference? That is not my reference. Reference is somewhere. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go with duplicate. I'm gonna make some bump outs. Some little curve bits. Excuse this one. Face. Delete that. Hold on, extract that out. Right. So we just need to merge. Modify, pivot, that's the one. So with this never being a proper mesh, I can do all kinds of shit, like merge stuff together, really doesn't matter. So we probably want two little curvy bits. There's two little curves. I might want to bring this a bit further down. I'm gonna string these together actually. Merge, yep. Then I'm gonna merge, detach. I want some nice curves. Need someone to do extras for the Riviera kit. I want the arches for medium and tall wall heights. Same with it. Are they for the short wall height? I don't think I've looked properly. I thought they would have been for the medium. Actually, why would it be so silly to think that? There's a big old gap. I think this needs to get shorter actually. Delete you out, delete you. And then what we do is we just slope this up. See, from the front, if you project something, you won't, this will look flat. It will look super flat. So we have to slope this up so it looks like it's got thickness. Your boss called you while he was watching the stream. Did you have to mute me? Did you mute me? Are you and Felix doing compatible sets a month? I always like to mix and match. Compatible? No, not really. We have completely different subjects. A tiny bit. Move that and that up. I like that. Then we have a gap, and then we have this weird mouldy bit. Lol. Call it weird mouldy bit. Let me duplicate this up. Let you. Something like there. Cut that in half. And we have another bit that comes out. This tiny bit shorter. Just to the other screen. I'm using this window on my build, but I want to use your doors for the interior. Yeah, I think he has decided he's not really going to do interior. I think it's going to be exterior, so. And mine's kind of more, mine's just interior, so it just worked out that way. Of it. Well, this was extremely difficult business to do. Not. Let me go back to there and slope it again. And we basically have our thing at the front. This one's a bit, I think it's a bit chunky, but it needs to be chunkier in the game. Otherwise it looks like nothing. Hello, am I too late? What did I miss? No, mate, you're not never too late. I only started, well, less than an hour ago. I only showed off the floors in game. These are the floors, not in-game, but yeah, these are the floors that I did afterwards. I think this weekend I was pretty productive. I did the flooring, the doors. What else did I do? Was that it? Oh no, that wasn't even the weekend. I'm such an idiot. That was just Monday. Vines at Freaks Creative. I've never been so excited for Vines. Almost. Seriously, as I said to him, I was like, I would buy it for the Vines. Let me just see if I. Oh God, I was so close to being identical slopes than this. God, I'm good at this sometimes. Just occasionally. slopage. To this. And then we slope this again. I need to look at everything from the front to see how 3D it looks. I'm okay with this being less and that being more. Okay. I'm gonna make this one thing. You can go to there and then up. Okay, let me make this a harder edge. It's a bit too much. What's the goals section will include? Is there going to be a basic? They're going to be like the basic apartment collection. Well, the basic set wasn't really an apartment collection, but yeah, I'm trying to. Basically, it's living, dining. Say living and dining at the end. So you should be able to do that, yeah, the living and dining area of an apartment. So you can have the windows, doors, floors, walls. Let me put in some supporting lines here. I might just, though, for this one, just attach it. Let's attach. Right, you are a little bit too fat, some may say. We are making a wallpaper today, Pickles. You'll be using most of your EU builds, yeah. Like, you can't go wrong with some good finds, right? And then this needs a nice little supporting thing. Detach, so it's a sharper line. I think this one can be a smaller.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from?
Ah, this one needs to be
Scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores
supported.
the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel that it will come back. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it
fun for me to play around with basic CCI work in IKEA. That was fun. If only you saw us in IKEA for like 4 hours. We had the meatballs and everything. I think we had breakfast and lunch there. We had a Danish pastry, hot chocolate. We did like, I think we did the main showroom, and then we had lunch, and then we went down and did the warehouse. Oh,
Just look at the state we're in. I breathe you in and I can tell where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Oh, where does it come from?
okay, better. Now I just need to move this up, I think. Also, I'm going to shrink this a little bit. I don't know what one I decided was the height. No. The other one just looks so much taller. It's because everything has to be so much fatter in The Sims. Happy dancing because I got the octave paneling right first time using the single and double panels. Well done. I just think this needs... Like, everything on the 5-meter wall height looks great, but I also wanted to look good on the 4-meter. I just think this is a bit too fat. It probably won't look that tall in game. Don't make it any skinnier, otherwise you won't be able to see a bloody thing in the game. I love how I'm just making it taller yet again. There we go. Does German IKEA do a hot brekkie like the UK one? I think so. It's not just the continental breakfast. Actually, this looks heinous if it's supported. Should curve down. I just think this should actually just Or what I might do is, instead of it being a double row here, I might make it a single to save some space. Sometimes you can't put all the detail in. That'll be better. That'll be better. You can do a space. Right. Something proportionally is off and I don't know what it is. This is too... Oops. Oh, I know what it is. This one should be much smaller than the top one. Don't know if this is required. I think this top little extra bit is not needed. Let's get rid of that. Is that joined? It's not joined, that's why. Edit mesh, merge. Not point, not one. Then I get rid of you. Better. Let me think. Is this? This one just ultimately looks fatter. Oh, it just looks fatter. Better. Right, what thing do we have before? Done that also, I'm probably going to be changing for this wallpaper. Well, if you don't, I'd be highly offended. highly offended. Not. Actually, yeah, I would. No, this is different. I wouldn't call this paneling. I'd call this... I'd call this more just a wall. Oh, this is just a wall. Okay. Maybe for the short wall, I can just get rid of this extra paneling bit and just have this short bit. Right, let me see another reference, because that one was particularly tall. Yeah, I can see one where it's only got one. I do like the double thing here, though. Save? I suppose I should really, shouldn't I? I actually haven't saved a new file. For 1 second, Karen. I'm gonna save. I promise. Okay, this is better. I think it proportionally makes sense. Move you down a bit. Actually, can I get rid of these grid lines? Right, let's look at proportions. I think it's going to be taller. Chicken meal with chips and onions, and I didn't even have to make it for once. Did you buy it in? I bought myself turkey burgers, actually. They were reduced from Sainsbury's. I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a cheeky little turkey burger. I had regular burgers, and I was like, no, these are too fattening. So I did turkey burgers. I'm just debating, having an internal monologue with myself on whether or not this needs to be 1 instead of 2 curves. I feel like it might need to be. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm having a slight change. Let's draw this to get that image. Okay. Actually, instead of detaching it, I'm gonna put some support lines instead. You are gonna go back to be flush with this. to sharpen this whole thing up. So it's a flat and a curve. Can already see this in white. Oh god. Honestly, I wish white was a nicer colouring game. Because everything looks so good in white in real life, right? You have to force yourself to landscape as always. Normally quite lazy about it. always landscape. Anything I can instill in people, it's landscaping is the key. Okay, this is better. I like this shape better. I still might detach this. And this can go lower. From my extensive looking at shit, this can go way lower. See if this one goes a bit. This in general doesn't look 3D at the top, unless we did a straight bit at the top. Yeah, unless we did a straight bit at the top. I'm gonna have to add a straight bit back in. Delete you out, take you out. You just put some flowers out and done, but look, I want full landscaping at all times. For the garden rituals, but they got... Oh. You even added fountains to make it look... You check you out and your fancy fountains. Carol's got a fancy fountain. Oh, I forgot this needs to slope. That's just this. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. Here. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. God, I can barely see anything. The same ones, yeah. am happier with this, but I think this. Wow, so much like back and forth. Who would have thought this bit took the longest? I'm gonna bring the grids back to see how fat this thing is. It's like a half. It's a quarter of a tile. Shall we? Hold on. If I take that to X and then 0.25. That. Was it actually half a tile? Okay, it's half a tile. I still don't like this top bit. I just want it to be round on the top. We're just gonna make it look fabulous in 3D. Where's this off? Oh, it's not. Mesh merge. Normally I make my own fountains because normally I do modern build. It didn't stay fixed for a long. Same with the stair rails, they still poke out the wall. Do they? Am I gonna be impressed though, Kara? Am I gonna be impressed? Are you proud? Is this where we're going with it? Are we proud? Okay, I can make this look more 3D. I put like shadowing behind there, and that will sort it out. You've built a karaoke bar in 3 minutes. Now, I don't think anything can look good in 3 minutes. I've spent longer on this bottom bit of the wall than you have on the whole build. There really is always a huge gap between. I think this could be even a tiny bit higher. Proud of it, so I'll probably look shit. You're right. Wow. I didn't say such things. God, what way did I go? There you go. Okay, I'm gonna put down a smidge because the 4-meter wall heights. But really, this is a 5er. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Let me see me grid spec on. That's about half. There are 2 loos downstairs. You think dogs were hard to play in The Sims until we got infants? Have I played with infants much? I don't think I have. No, I don't think so. Right, little dark history file, save scene as. Let us actually save this. Wallpapier. Right, I need the top little trim bit. Right, let me open image in new tab. So what I'm going to do is make it flat and then we're going to curve it to fit in this bit. What is this? Probably these are something to end it. You haven't played even since infants, so I don't know. When were infants added? Oh, that was during Coastal. Do you remember when it was like, it's infant patch day, let's go and see what's broken, and then nothing was broken? It was a miracle. Messy eater tray itself to tie up. Oh god, yeah. So I'm a privilege to be able to see the work behind the scenes work. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I just cheat all the milestones, then age them up. You cheater. That is literal years. That was Coastal, maybe Kitchen Month? Might have even been before then. So it's over a year since infants. I'm just thinking to myself, do I want to mesh this thing? Yeah, let's mesh this thing. Don't be such a lazy bitch all your life. Let's take a cube, because everything good starts with a cube. Not buying that mesh. I think I've only ever bought a mesh once, and that was for the brownstone thingy, the egg and dot trim. I did purchase. We're going to do a general shape and then I'll get it to size. Just thinking how many... Oh, this is what I should do, is think how many... Do it like this. How many of these we want per tile? I think in theory... There's now a chopper going overhead. Apologies if you can hear it. The only family I really play with is like 12 generations deep and very wealthy. The butler deals with the infants, not me, lol. See, this is what you need. You just need the butler, right? Because they do all the childcare. Right, so how many do we want? How many do you think would look correct for this? I think that many. That many on one tile? By the way, this is my reference. Well, let me get my thingy. This is my reference. This is what I'm aiming for. Something like this. So, I'm like, how many of these spinny uppy bits do we want? I think this many. I'm gonna make it a tiny bit skinnier because we've got stuff to go in between them. And then I shall just start with this. First, we're gonna make it gonna make it a bit fatter. Let's just play reverse, and then we're gonna round out these edges a little bit. Probably like that. What does it look like? No. Then we're going to put a chop down the middle. That. There. Delete out all this. Let's see what it looks like. That's not it smoothed. They came out right before growing together. I was into a huge family six generation thing. I used to play every family for once in a week, but the added life stage fucked the way I play. I have 2 kids, 3 horses, and a dog in the household now. Okay, question: what lifespan do you play on? Because I like. If I make why is this not going anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, what lifespan do you play on? Because I always started on long, and then I play them for too long, so they get like this amazing career. And it's almost like I've played them for too long before I start them having kids, and then I just get bored. Then we go like that. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it a different way. Let's start off with a cylinder. 8 makes sense. I think it should be perfectly rounded at the end. So instead of trying to make it like that, I'll just start off with a round at the beginning. Like that. I don't need all the rest actually, just need this. extrude you down. We'll make a giant one, then make it to shrink it. Right, let me get this. There we go. Okay. About there. These are all rough sizes. Normal lifespan, but I do pause aging as well. Mine is on long if I have sims I care about, otherwise it's on normal. Just been too lazy figuring out what I need to age them up earlier so that it all adds up in the end. Yeah, I end up doing them on long, and then I just play them for a little bit too long. I think I should try and play with normal. Right. This all makes sense. Just need a little support up here. Like that. I'm still listening to the Bridgerton soundtrack, by the way, constantly in my ear. Now we're going to give this some thickness. Extrude you. Oh, you're delightful. Not that fat. 0.02. See, like that. Then I'm gonna see if we can extrude inwards. So offset 0.01. Doesn't like to offset inwards most of the time, but we're good. Do a little bit more. Probably. And then probably want to offset again. Wrong way. 0.02. 1. And then we take that down. Yeah, we just have to tweak these a little bit. And also this says bye-bye. Like that. Right, this one has like a weirdy, it's kind of like more curved here. It's supposed to be more curved in. Nothing about this has to be accurate, by the way. Feel like this should be a bit more like this, as should this, and then there's the extra bit in the middle. Looks like a fat finger. Wow, what can I say? The rosette, we're making the top trim, we're making this part. So we have these weird thingy mid bobbies. So I'm making these details. Oh guys, I didn't tell you my epic fail today, right? I went for my walk though. Right, it was super good. Went for my walk. Who forgot to charge their watch last night? Just who? Just think who forgot to charge it. And it was like I got out there and it said 10% battery left, and I was like, yep, this is my life. If it doesn't oops, wrong thing. If my watch has got no battery, it doesn't count the steps. It's like I didn't do them, right? Duplicate. Exactly. Well, the good thing is I'd already been out this morning for a bit of a steppage to get my eyebrows done. So I kind of, you know, had some extra steps in the bank. But when it kicked out, I only had 9,000, which means it's like I did nothing, right? Basically did nothing today. It's gonna say like, oh, you failed. Didn't fail. You just didn't count the bloody steps. Like this. Right, it needs to go slimmer. Maybe I'll just make it fatter at the bottom and then make everything smaller in the end. I'll make this kind of detail. Where's it go? It kind of goes all the way to the end. I want to extract this. It's just, yeah, it is just zoomed in. I'm zoomed in. I'm working on a close bit. Go back in. let us bring you down. I think this might need to be extruded down a bit. Depth. This bit. I'm not going to see the ending bit. I don't know if I need to take the thing is, right, with an Apple Watch, does that override the steps that your iPhone takes? Because, you know, if you don't have an Apple Watch, your iPhone counts your steps. But I don't know what that is. What app is that in? It's not in fitness. I think it might be in health. Yeah, look, in my health app, see, in my health app today, it says I have 11,000. Actually, it's lying to me. Oh no, there, 12,336 steps. But in the fitness app, it says I only have 9,000. So there's literally 3,300 missing. Will this be a wall texture? Yeah, this will just be a wall texture. So polygons on this doesn't really matter. So technically you did all your steps. I did more than enough, technically. This looks like some kind of plant, I think. I'm saving. I'm like, why doesn't it just like override the other thing? So basically it has this in the middle, but then it always also has kind of something very similar to the side. So I'm gonna just take this. This very different. It's this kind of this thing. I think that is how I should have done the other one. Lol. Yeah, that's more like what this one should be. Apart from, I want this to be Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right, bye, bitch. It was nice while we had you. Modify center pivot. That'll do me, and I'm gonna squish it a bit. The bird sounded happy. What, outside? This a niche? It's not a niche. Right. So we have these two. Oh, one sec. I don't need all of this under here. Like that. And then let's combine this. Can duplicate you and move you down. I think I should probably make it longer than required. Because we can always hide this underside bit or cut it away. I just want to put some cuts in this so it can be bent. Right, this is my little guide thing. Actually, what I can do, I'm gonna do it like this. And then I can do Shift D, and it just keeps on doing it. Right, I'm gonna take this. Duplicate. Where are we? That's the one. Extract you. Oops. 3. Then this one goes a little bit higher. I think these ones are a little bit lower. The only thing is, I think I want this to be a tiny bit. Make this a bit wider. The top bit. Only the top bit will be seen. The rest is kind of in between. I think this could be softer than the others. Should include the steps you do to make this CC. Oh, Jesus. Never. Never in a million years. Can you imagine? Okay, I've changed my mount. I want this hard lines back. There we go. Now what I can do is, because I've got this guide here, do Shift D. Right. We've made one tile up. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Duplicate, mesh. It's this combine. Oops, close. No. Where's me one with all of everything joined together? Hold on. That's the one. Where can I put my? There. Right, so I have this little ditty. What? Peanut M&Ms. Oh, sorry, don't like nuts. Oh, add these to my step count, so I didn't have to walk. I don't think it's quite how it works. Hey Liam, how you doing? Oh. Right. I'm going to take this, modify center pivot. I think it'll probably be easier for me to bend it while it's on the floor rather than while it's up in the air. This is the moment where we find out we've made this way too big or something. I don't think so though. Because remember, we made it way longer than we need it because we're probably gonna hide it. I don't know if we've got enough cuts in this, but we will soon. Oh, I don't have any cuts in this chipstick. I don't know. We do it this way. Like that. Just going to delete out all the others because who's been a twat? I have. So we just need this, this, this. Extract that. Combine it. Put this here. Control D. Snap it to this one. The thing is, I want to do Shift D, but it's going to cover up all the others. I can do this. That's the one. Delete you out. I can put all these together again. Delete you out. Save a copy. The brownie M&Ms are awful. Big disappointment. Is that a new type of M&Ms, or do you just mean the chocolate ones? don't mind the thingy ones. Right, what we want is non-linear bend. Now this is always the fun time when you have to take this bend thing and figure out which way it needs to go. Let's put that on there. So it needs to go like that way and then like that way? No. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's the one. Okay. There's crispy ones. Mind you, the blue pack ones. Yellow pack. Yellow pack of the peanuts. I don't remember what the thingy are. Working on my at-home bakery that will open in 1 or 2 and look up on the screen, and we are talking about nuts. We are talking about nuts, totally. Right. How much of a curve do we need? That's the question. Let me just see something. No. So we need to go down. We're gonna go by like 10 degrees or something. Let's see. How much of a curve we need. We can do a pretty big curve and then cut it off. It's 180. Right. I don't think it needs to be quite as extreme, right? Also, don't worry that it doesn't perfectly match, because projection, you ain't seeing that shit. The blue pack is the crispy. I have been living under a rock. I'm sorry. I've been living under a rock. What can I say? Apparently. I think I needed like 5 degrees back. Better, better, better. Do we look half decent? I think we look half decent, I'm not gonna lie. All this stuff is gonna be cut off. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. What do we think? I think it looks acceptable would be a word. Now the question is, do we think that it's a bit too fat? Cornice is sexy. It's a little bit sexy. Do you think it's a bit too fat? Let us. This is so last year's. Okay. Why does this not perfectly? Question is, why is we've done something slightly wrong. Do we need another one of those at the end? Duplicate. Cute, you love it? Let us. I'm just gonna. Cause I'm like, do we maybe want to add like one more in so it's a bit slimmer? But this one is the original, and I'm just gonna move it along with this to the side, and then just take these because these are like fixed. Actually, delete you. Why does it you duplicate out? But delete you out, delete you out, delete you out. Delete you out. And you, and you. Oh, I think we already have more than enough of this anyway. I'll leave this on. What is this? This is the cornice? Yeah. Like to give the illusion of a curved ceiling. Yeah, like I think this is like at a good angle. This is from Octave. This was at a good angle. Because you always have to have it at an angle so you can actually see the detail. So let's plop this up there. And let's join all these together. And we're going to use this as our guide to get it into the right position. Up we pop. So this goes there. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Something rotated wrong. Okay, let me combine it first. Yeah, that's... I think I might want to bring it down a bit because otherwise you lose this detail at the top. Or do you? Yeah, I'm still gonna bring this down a bit. I think it needs to finish do it by like 5 degrees each time. We can look at it from above actually to see what it looks like. Does that look a bit better? I think that's a bit better. Hey High Street, how you doing? I think it's a bit better. This is always the problem we have whenever you're doing details like this. You're doing it from front on. I think this makes sense. Okay, we'll combine you. I'll rotate you by 90. Then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this actually, so that we've got this one that can be tweaked down the bottom. I like that. You, I can try and get rid of all of this. Like that. Now I can adjust this little ditty here. This was just my guide. I'm going to take this one a bit lower. Okay, I'm going to just move this out of the way. Right, okay, we're going to take it here, and it mesh detach, and I think this should be more like this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh God, I've got Bridgerton in my ear. And then we're going to do a curvy bit to finish it off at the bottom. I could just take one of these, to be quite honest. Alright, keep you. Bring you up. Modify, center pivot. Governor, isn't it? He is most definitely in the building. These should all go behind this. Is the truth? From the front, you don't see anything. You can't see there's a gap. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted this one and this one and this one. Okay. I think we are almost there. My fear always with wallpapers is that everything is too small. Like the details. With this one, this is very simple wallpaper, so I only need literally like the middle tile. So all of this at the side is just extra. But I think we can also make the other one, the other paneling. The wainscoting. I love that word. Let me just move all this stuff to the side. Bye, Bish. It's nice knowing you. Like we have our door in here. Let me just rotate this. You know, this is on the big old wall height. On the 5 meter. You know, I guess people saw my message about what creators use CurseForge. Oh, don't worry, there's a whole list. Lots of people have... Were we not here yesterday? Lots of people have taken it upon themselves to decide that CurseForge is evil and should be boycotted. Because, you know... She got slaughtered. Slaughtered for what? Let me tell you, Little Miss Sam is making a shit ton of money off of CurseForge. She has how many... Her views... Oh, did she make a statement about it? I make sure not to have statements about this stuff. She said she actually said that? I didn't see that. Oh, well, that's different to just hosting your content on CurseForge. It's a bit too fat for my Larkin. Laundry works best because laundry was broken before. Yeah, I was gonna say, I look, I'll tell you, she has so many mods, and every single one of her mods is uploaded individually to CurseForge, and you earn money based on the revenue, how many downloads you have, and it doesn't matter whether your file is one item in it or 15. So all of my sets like generate the same as one of her small mods. Laundry was just shit. She fixed it. I don't like how sometimes is it like they never continue with steps in laundry. Okay, I think this is about as good as we're ever gonna get, you know? Well, no. If I bake it and it looks like poop, then I'll have to adjust the model, but this is up for now. Where is my wainscoting? Where's my wainscoting reference? I didn't have it open because apparently I thought I wasn't going to use it. Where are you? Oh, it's this little... Okay. So it's this wainscoting thing. So we have like a... It's quite flat, to be honest. And then you're only going to see something from this angle. So we don't have to do the sides. All this detail. We just do it from the front. My Sims put laundry in the machine, start it, and when it's done, put it in the dryer and start that, all because of her mod. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just like, if you don't agree with someone, just take their mods out of your game. There is no need to attack them. There's no need. It's just... You know, if like, even if you think someone's done something bad, the amount of people that attack one person for doing something so small, and then you have literally a massive crowd of people coming to slaughter you, you're just like, oh God. If you don't agree with someone, just take their mods out of your game. Don't interact with their content. Block them, unfollow them, mute them, do whatever you gotta do. But don't go attacking them. I think I need... Oh, see, this one's... It was this one, wasn't it, in the beginning? There we go. Yes, I know it's a light, but I want this... It's very simple. I think I should take my coastal height as reference. I don't know how tall I made it. Open image, new tab. See, we're gonna have the same bottom bit. Then we're gonna have this panel. I might just steal me. No, this is a bit too slim. I was gonna say I'll take my octave ones, but I think they're a bit slim. Sorry, a bit fatter than this. But it's the same beading. So if we take... We just need to make this beading. And then we'll put it all together. And this is very simple. The other one's more on... Where is the other one? This one... has all these. I feel like I'd do this top bit, but I wouldn't do all this extra bit. This extra like grooves on this. I think I'd just do a plain one. Grooves up here, and then this top bit looks nice though. Copy the door panel. What is on our door panel? Because that could be an idea. Oh, bloody hell, it's fucking brilliant. It's a brilliant idea. I just have to go into the file, though. I think that makes... I can't use these. These are already smoothed out. That looks about thickness, right? Thanks for... Thanks for... Yeah, yours is a genius. Confirmed. Genius confirmed. Genius confirmed. I'm thirsty. Hold on, I'm shaking the green juice. We've been new. I don't think we did know. I'm gonna be honest with you. No one knew it. Right. Let me get saved this. I need to open up the recent files. Doors. One. You did? You had every faith in yourself? Well, you know, you have to. Because nobody else is. No, I'm joking. You have to have absolute faith in yourself. Modify center pivot. Let's just file, export selection. Put this into the wallpaper. It's going to be frame height. And then we go back to our other file. Must have been my modesty for not to show it. It is just, you're so humble and modest. I had no idea you were a genius this whole time. Nobody would have known. There we go. There's the frame. Just so modest. Just so modest. Let's delete that out. We only need the one little ditty. I'm going to take this. Modify center pivot. It's almost like you did the work for me, you know. It's like, you know, what am I doing? I'm not doing much, am I? You guys did all of the hard work. Just every last part. I think he'd like just moved the mouse for me. Where did I put my bloody... Oh! We aren't that clever though, are we? We still might have to do a bit of jiggery pokery because these aren't meant to be projected so hard. But we're good. Right. Look at them. Look at these gorgeous panels. Now, Carol, there's no need. There's no place for bullying here, okay? No place for heightism. Especially when I am a glorious 5'1.5", okay? And so not 5'2". 5'2" with some trainers on. Actually have a fat ass, Stingy. How tall are you, Perez? You're gonna be like 185. Look, I'm just vertically challenged. My mother is slightly my mum is 5'1" and my dad is 5'6". What happened? This. I basically ended up not even... Could I not just end up the height of my dad? That would have been nice. Right, where's all this preference? So, from our reference, I would say that this is... Two of these panels per one tile, do we think? I feel like it's two panels per tile. You always, it's like you've got to look at these things and you've got to imagine it in tiles. I think so, yeah. 187, 6'2". Jeez, yeah. Never stand next to me, okay? Never. Never ever. Well, I met Anto is 6'2". Yeah, he's the same. Because apparently I just attract taller people than me. Maybe it's so like I could give everyone a nice ego boost. Maybe that's it. That's just all I'm here for. Just giving people a good ego boost. Did I not copy this? Might duplicate. Bloody hell! These frames are fucking delicious, aren't they? Sam goes your way. Is Felix tall? No. Does Felix look tall? Look, he's taller. Yeah, he's 5'6". He's the same height as Niels. My dad and Felix are the same height. Fun fact. When I had to go and pick out a chair for my dad, Felix was the model. Oh, interesting to see you make this chair rail texture 3. Oh, yeah, no. It's look, it's not gonna be 3D. Don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, I don't know if this is correct. I think from the front this looks good though. Here's one thing. Let me see if this looks better. Edit mesh, detach. Can you tell? Not really. You're not tall but not short. Splendidly done. Will we see it in game? We won't see it in game because basically this whole thing is me I'm feeling this is a bit too fat. So we were just having inner words with myself. Also, this doesn't meet. Hold on for a second. How tall did I make coastal is the question. I think the coastal, I think I went up to 2 for the top of the thing and then the rest is all paint. But I think my proportions are off. Like, this is... Mind you, I can't take doors as reference for proportions. This is pretty low. There's a lot of wall above, but this one looks like there's less wall. It looks pretty tall though, because in terms of, it was like up to there on the door, right? So I say 2.5 is where I should go. Reminds you of German yeah, it can. There's a lot of similarities between German paneling and the Scandi ones. If you... I think the only difference I can spot when I look at interiors is this double skirting thing. I only spot in Scandi interiors. The German ones, normally you just have one skirting board, but they seem to have two. Could even have the same doors and everything. Making those ovens you showed us. I think so. The stove thingies. I've still got like I think I've got like 9 days left of meshing. Have these chair rails in my living room, the original ones. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I think I can go up to like 2.5 meters up. Definitely, please do not use these on a short wall height. I beg you. I beg you. But I will squish them down. What I like to do is just, for the short ones, I can squish them down. I proportionally make them a bit better looking. Will this be a one-and-done collection or a 10-part? This is 2 parts. I want to say they're much more commonly found in Sweden than in Copenhagen, just in case. Yeah, I've seen them more in Sweden. I've seen one in Copenhagen. I was looking for an apartment once to stay. I was like looking and researching Copenhagen apartments, and there was one, and it was all actually in dark wood. It's meant to be some royal apartment, and it had these walls with bare wood. See if I can find it. It is on, what's it on? Plum Guide. Look, there's one that's just come up. Where are we? See if I can find it. Oh, here we are. These are different though. They haven't got the extra chair raily thing. But they're a bit fancy pantsy. Maybe I should just do the paneling without the chair rail. But I know this is gonna be like, oh, chair rail. Yeah, a royal affair. Sleeps 6, 3 bedrooms. Look at this. Like, I wouldn't think of this to be in Copenhagen either. The wood, like, I'm never seeing anyone just doing wood. It's quite unusual. But yeah. It is insane, right? You can go and stay here. How much is it? Select dates. Well, it's fully booked apparently. 1st September. Let's stay here for a week. £802 for a night with a 5% weekly discount. Okay, so £5,611 for a week. No, I've never seen a flower bracelet in the city of Copenhagen. Yeah, exactly. For a week, yes. What is that expensive? What's the address? I don't know. They never say the exact address, do they? So it's in this area. I don't know what that area. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but it's there. This house is managed by Dennis. This is as as close to telling where it is. That sounds cheap for Copenhagen. But it has gorgeous wood paneling. That's why I was like, well, I can do it if I've seen it. I'm not saying it's very typical. I'm just saying, hey, we can do it. That might literally be the most expensive part of the inner city. Well, see, there you go. For a week. Can you imagine you own that as well? Oh. How do people manage to make money in Denmark with your taxes being so high? That's what I can't quite get. How does anyone get rich? Down the road from there, you can get a waffle and a stick and attacked by seagulls. Seriously, seagulls are vicious. Absolutely vicious. Yeah, this paneling is actually really high. Like on this door, it's... Oh, yeah. Okay. So what we need is this. We're going to use this little ditty. Duplicate. I'm gonna do wood swatches, I think, probably. Just because I did the wooden doors as well, so it'd be a shame not to put the wood on the wall. But we need to put miters in these. I don't have any miters in this because I kind of was all right with just the wood changing direction. I don't know if I'll do the same for this. Sure. Right, straighten yourself out. Straighten yourself out. We just need this to go all the way to there. To be quite honest, you know, I could bake this once and just do a quick little texture change, and that would make the plain version. Simple. Love me some wood, yeah. You know from personal experience. Oh god, yeah. Also, how are seagulls that big? They're like giants. They just come swooping in. We have seagulls locally here, but I feel like they're smaller. Like in London you can get seagulls. But yeah, they seem to be a bit smaller than usual. But by the seaside, they're like giant, like velociraptors. Okay, we're just doing this by eye to start off with, and then I'll center these properly. This needs a bit more space. These are quite slim though, these panels. I might wanna make these a tiny bit wider. Not one. Did that move? It did. behave. I hate having to do this stuff. Okay, I think these are better. I just want to make them a smidge wider. Delete all these. .5. And then do Shift D. There we go. Save, save, save. I will. You're right, the seagulls by the seaside, the size of a medium dock. They are. What the hell happened to them there? Did they pump them full of like steroids or something? I'm saving, I'm saving, I'm saving, I'm saving, I'm saving. Come to where you see the large ones that love pinching your food. Yeah, here they don't pinch your food. Like, you know, that they don't. They are also attracted here because there's a school. So they fly over the school because kids drop shit all the time, don't they, on the floor? So over here, like here, they're just a bit bigger than a pigeon. Let's say no, twice the size of a pigeon. Whereas the ones by the seaside are like 4 or 5 times the size of a pigeon. It's embarrassing because me and 2 mates got them waffle things, and it just every seagull decided to swarm past us for them in front of all people enjoying a drink at the bar next door. Oh god. So all the fish and chips? Yeah, probably by the seaside here. Turn this off. Keep on going to the front view so we know what it actually looks like. I'm like, this one looks so much skinnier than this, and it's the same exact thing. Right, we need to do a little trimmy bit at the top. I have problems with these proportions. Oh, they're doing my nut in. I'm rethinking my life decisions. My many life decisions. Music has stopped. Oh, I can get back to that. Boom, done. Well, I did. I put it on. I put it on. Top part is what you're interested in seeing how to make. Yeah, I'm rethinking my life decisions. We saw that royal apartment. I'm thinking, how tall is that? That's got to be like ginormous wall heights. It's only 4 meters high. What I'm worried about is that it's going to look poopy on the 4. I'm really making this for like the 5 and the 4 meter. But that is what it would look like on the 4 meter, and it's just too tall, I think. Or is it all right? Just realized we don't have a seagull emoji. Feels like a hate crime. Wow. What can I say? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. The royal apartment one is like, it's more, well, it's definitely older than the apartment I'm doing. That's the thing. What's it say on it? Hold on. Does that say 1893 or does it say 1803 is the question. Is that a 9 or a 0? Because 1893 would be like, oh, it's just a tiny bit earlier than ours. But 1803 is like 100 years. Stupid annoying. You say that's a 9? I think it looks like a 9. Okay, we're gonna like take this down a notch. You want it to look good on both the 4 meter and the 5. Everything looks good on 5. You should really just design it to be on the 4. Also, let me see what this looks like. See, this still looks good for the 4 meter with like just the paneling at the tall trim at the bottom. And then we're trying to do this. Maybe I might want to make my... Now if I make this shorter, I could probably make these slimmer again actually. What chipstick? Because then it will make them appear a bit taller. I'll make these actually a bit more. I like this. I think this one's not been done. Oops, too many times. Check my DMs. Let's see. What is this? What? It doesn't have any... Do I need to click the link on this? Hold on. Allow all. Don't see lots of images. What am I supposed to be looking at this? Hey Alex, how you doing? I saw some messages from you. I promise I will read them after my stream. I'm attempting paneling. Don't laugh at me. I'm closing this because it's going to torture me. See, if we do this, I think it looks as tall as it did before, but it's way smaller. But yeah, it doesn't have any paneling though. I thought you were showing me for paneling. I can also move it down a bit. Better, better, better. If I end it just about here, then I think we'd still be all right. Right, let's get the top bit done then. Carol's getting right in with her CC requests. Please, Carol, please. Where's my reference thing? It's not this one. Here we go. Right, we're going to attempt to do this top bit. Question is, are we going to do a hybrid? I think we're going to keep it simple like this, and then do, see these ones just step out? We're going to step them out to the side as well like this. And then we'll do plain, I think. I don't want this to be too fussy. So we're going to have to make this side profile. Need to get my laptop fixed so I can start playing this. Is it still not fixed? Right, like all good things in life, we start with a cube. Really, I could have just started with a plane, but I don't like rotating it. I'm too lazy. It fits in between every gap, apparently, of this. Let's kind of put it there. One. There we go. Centered. So it probably needs to be about this fat. I don't know if you heard that. There was a bird just flapping away. Okay, so there is. Let's just. Have I ever done a one like this before? Have we got one from the side? Let me see what the side profile's like. Big curve at the top and then it scoops down. Let's attempt to detail. I'm gonna do it simple first. I can always add the detail in if I want it. Because they're literally just gonna be some grooves at the top of it. Oh, I want this off. I like that. Because I always need more. And then this should really probably go like that. What detail does this one have? This one's quite the first one's quite short. Further longer one, but we're trying to not take up too much space. This new pack trailer gets released to the pack. Yeah, new EP trailers out tomorrow. The last update you did on The Sims was when you could paint the ceilings? That's when Horse Ranch came out. Is that not like a year ago? Are you getting early access to the new pack? I'm not allowed to tell you that. Not allowed to say yes or no. Read into that whatever you will. Just squish you a bit. Better. Love a good curve. You know what that means? I don't know what you're talking about. My code is Hey Harrie. Put in code Hey Harrie at checkout. Sponsored by EA. Hashtag ad. Thank you. Don't all EA creators get early access? There's access that some creators get to the alpha build, so a lot earlier than some others. And then they normally do, is it like only 24 hours before? If you don't get the super early one, then you only get the game like 24 hours before release. Or is it a bit longer? Whatever it is, you get it and you have 24 hours to generate some content. And then I think probably one day after that, the pack's out. Right, this needs to go slimmer. Winner chicken dinner slimmer. Put like a cut in there. See what that does. It's all right. Where does that slope? Actually, I've changed my mind. Right, if I take this, this, and this, and I can go like that. And then I go like I need to do the bottom as well, actually. Hold on. Actually, I can do that separately. Redo. I just have to look from the front and see how much wider I need to make this. Also, this needs to be way smaller. Modify, simplify. Also much squished. So if we see messages saying no stream today, well, if I think if you get a thing that says like I'm having a week off, then you might know. Exactly. I could play the pack before and after stream. You would never know. Right, let's put this together. It's like Mission Impossible trying to make this 3D, by the way. Lol, look at that blob when you don't put any supporting lines in. Isn't it delicious? Right, let us put in I need some more. Oh, I need some in this corner. Excuse Excuse me. Evil. Yeah, could be. I'm melting. Look, that's a legitimate excuse. Meltage. Meltage is a legitimate excuse. I'm not too sure, guys. This is a little shitty. It's going to be a lot of post-production enhancement, alright, to make this look super deep. Can't stream today due to the rain. Well, that wouldn't be an inaccurate statement, right? What do I want to do? Sorry, I just want to take this here. Take you. Did I not press Control Delete? Lazy sod. Let us go the way back. This one. Go like this. And go to the front. Come on, I hate it when it always like flicks out. So we want to do like this. I want this bit to be skinnier. And then this. Save? No, why would I? Is this going to be part of the wallpaper, like pieces and set? No, this is going to be wallpaper. There is no separate items. Let me get my thingy on. What's this? Like that. Like that. Bring this to there. This to there. Then I can put. Oh, do I need this? This is really different to the first one. Hold on. Trying to figure out how to combine the two different things. This is supposed to basically be like there. And this is supposed to be the whole height. the thing gone? Modify center pivot. Woman, if my crush is, I'm not giving you any sympathy. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this is so far out that... Oh God, I'm looking at too many references. Okay. Right, I'm changing this slightly. My bitch. This I want to become flat. Yeah, that makes sense. Because all of these actually disappear into this. Normally this I think is a sharper thing, whereas mine's quite curved. I can do it like that. Poor builder says during that we'll have to do all the cutting in the morning. That would be me. I think that's me. They have this, and then on top is meant to be a bigger one. Then we have a bigger thingy that covers the top of this. Right, let me... I'll tell you what I'll do, hold on. It's just... Don't actually need that. Then we just go here and here. Put in some supports there. So it looks like that. And this one, get another reference. Probably can make you a bit grander. Don't want this to be too small. That will do you. Not me putting a real shelf on top of the coin. Look, it's not gonna, there's gonna be a shelf there. This in theory would be coming forward. Can I just click on this? Thanks. In theory, this would be like this. Right, let us make this a bit more interesting. Oh yeah, we need some support in here. Boop. Like fucking Mission Impossible trying to make these things. also, I feel like I've got the... Trying to decide if I actually like the corbel that goes slimmer or if I want them to just go straight up and down. I'm impressed by the trust the person from the Inspire pic had on balancing the books on the mini shelf. That's not trust. It's a proper shelf it was. Okay, that's what I've got to adjust this. Slight adjustment to our molding. This needs to be square. It can't be sloped up. Well, it has to be sloped up so you see it, but it's got to look like it finishes this bit. Then let's make sure this is correct. Where is this? There you go. Right, we need a big shelf for the top. It looks like could use this again, but then put a straight bit underneath as well. We'll be reacting to the trailer on stream tomorrow. I suppose so. Yeah. The thing comes out at 6 and I'm always streaming at 6, so we can switch over to the trailer. Downwards. Okay, slope that a bit. We'll do that. We'll extrude this down a bit. Slope it back. This needs to fit. To there. This fucking thing is ginormous. Not maybe slope so much. Right, so I actually need to bring this out. I think I might make this just end flat instead of sloping down. I think it needs to. And then this can start there. Why does that look like it's not quite? Oh, there's a gap. Yeah, no, I can't. It's got to be flat so it intersects correctly. It's more how they were facing forward, not like the normal way on a... Oh! It's alright. I bet there's a little... Look, theory is that there's a ledge in there that they sit in. I didn't want this theory. Sam, go heavy, then soon relax, have a cold cider. No cider for me. Once I get this done, I've only got this small bit to do. Love how I know Harry's real name is Sam, but you can call me Harry or Sam. It doesn't make a difference. Makes not a difference. Because what we want is we want the shadowing as well on here. So it actually has to be pop out a bit more. Like that. Now, if you were lucky, I could make you a shelf. That's the same profile. What do you think? Not. I don't want to give you that. It would look heinous. Trust me. The lighting in the game is not... No, the lighting in the game is not made for that. I'm sorry. I built your hopes up and then I tore them down. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, this is meant to be a right angle. No, not that way, that way. There, 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 there. Poll, it's not poll time. There is no poll time. You're not getting it. Oh, I know why this looks hate. Hold on 1 second. I don't have my anti-aliasing on because I started a new thing. Close. Oh, so much better. I can see what I'm doing. Right, what was this one meant to be? Oh, it kind of comes out further as well. I might make this. Let's use some more. That. I just want to make this a little bit wider than a thingy. Does that not match that? Oh, there we go. Anyway, marriage. Do. Get you from this. side or the top somewhere. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Is that it? Yep. Cut through the middle and then I can line it. Right. That make it a sensor. In favor. You can have it in favor all you want. It's not happening. It's not happening at all because I know what it will look like in game. Like shit. And I don't like making things that look like shit. Very, very simple. Absolute shit. That's what it would look like. Do the other ones also go to the bottom? There's something that's disturbing me. I think it's how long this is. What do I want to do? Like that. I don't think Harrie is my drag queen name. I don't require one. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold. I want these still short. I actually prefer the shorter ones than the longer ones now. But the shorter ones were just straight up and down. Let me duplicate it. Do two options. go straight up and down and see what it looks like. I think I might prefer the straight up and down. Anyone have any preferences? Edit mesh. Merge. What do you mean? I love it when it does this sometimes, when you just... You can't figure it out and you just have to like remake a certain part. Actually, I can delete both of these. Wonder what will the stream favourite item on this collection. We had the piece window and Annie's plate. I don't know if the piece window was the favourite one, but it was a... I prefer the straight up and down, so... God, there's a chopper outside. I think I want this to go. Okay, let's get this to this place. For the right one, yeah, I think it looks better straight up and down. Then, this, I've made executive decisions, it's gone by. But that'll do me. The taller one, they were both the same height, but this one I've done now. Right, let's see. Let's see if we get this to X, and then it should be, is it half a thingy across? No, 0.25. This is its heavy ass self. You always have to look at what it looks like from the front. Right one, yeah. I'm just worried this is going to be too dark under here. I hope not. Yeah, this one I've decided to leave it flat instead of making it look like it comes out. Like everything else slopes backwards, so you can see it has an edge. Like this slopes back, and it's normally what you do when you're projecting stuff, but this one I think just needs a straight. Now when I project it, like I literally can make everything project. You see how 3D this stuff is? I can make everything project on. I think that looks correct. I will play around. I think also, if we look at this one, this is a very short one. This one's a taller one, but it has a lot of decoration. I'm kind of like halfway in between the two. Like we definitely have a heavier thing up here than that one. I might make this not quite as tall. Oh, wrong way. This one, bring it down a tiny bit. Oh, also, does this need to be sloped back? This probably needs a little bit. Does it? A little bit of a slope. Good as gold. Right, I think that's what we got for today. I'm gonna have my dinner, and then I'm gonna bake. Yeah. So I can set this up. This is a one tile repeat. This is a one tile repeat. The other one's a one tile repeat. They're going to be the wallpapers aren't going to be too big. But this is what it looks like on a 4-meter wall. Yeah, this is what it looks like on a 4-meter wall high. You see all this space up here? This is eaten up by the floor, so this sits underneath your wall. So yeah, that's what a 4-meter wall height looks like. And then of course we have 5-meter. It's gonna look. I think the 5-meter is gonna look best, to be quite honest. Don't leave you behind. And it's gonna look like that. Or maybe the 4-meter looks the best for this one. I'm just debating whether or not I'm gonna do custom ones. Because what I can actually do is, like, when I bake it, I could say, let me just do a little mock-up. What I can do is I can go like this. See, I think that looks better for the tall. So I think with these I'm going to have to slightly adjust them. I'll bake it once. I'll bake it like this. I always like to bake the 5 meter and then I can cut this down. I can literally just cut it here and then just move it down by half a tile, so that the paneling is shorter on the 4 meter. So proportionally it looks alright. Yeah. This is just me being like, you can't be lazy, a lazy fucker, you've got to do it. So it looks proportionally good. Yay! Let's save this. Right. After stream tonight, I am going to also again order another webcam, and a shitty one, because apparently I can't, my computer could not power a good one at the moment. So we'll use the shitty one until I go away and have time to get my computer looked at to find out what the issue is. But yeah, I shall order a poopy one, send back the good one that I got yesterday. And hopefully, again, tomorrow we'll try and have face cam, because Amazon is super speedy. But yeah, okay. Have a great rest of your day. I will keep you updated on Instagram on this one and show you how it goes, how it bakes. But anyway, see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.